Okie dokie. Take 1, 3, 2. Rain, snow, sleet, and hail, the 4 precipitation types, and sleet and hail kind of get a little bit mixed up, and we're looking at those wintry precipitations more on the sleet side rather than hail. And as far as formation of sleet, it's actually a process that starts off as snow and then above freezing temperatures across parts of the atmosphere about 6,000 to 7,000 feet up at least, continues to melt some of that snow. And then we're looking at those temperatures well below freezing once again. So we're looking at that freeze, above freezing, and then freezing conditions, bringing a little bit more of that, at least sleet, here into the surface. And those temperatures continue to be a little bit below average. Oh, boy. Trying to do this ad-libbing. Let's try it again. All right, take 2, 3, 2. Rain, snow, sleet, and hail, 4 precipitation types. A lot of us learn as kids, and sleet and hail kind of get mixed up a little bit. There are different processes in the formation of sleet and hail, and sleet is more of a winter process. We are looking at those temperatures well below freezing, well into the atmosphere around the cloud level, and then it does become a little bit warmer, and that allows for some of those at least snowflakes to melt a little bit, becoming more liquid, and then a big freezing layer once again. So that freezing kind of re-solidifies a lot of those ice crystals into more of a ice pellets rather than at least a raindrop, and that continues to drop to the surface as it is sleet. Hail, a little bit different, and we are looking at those hail videos. Oh, good grief. I'm trying to wrap this up. Let's try this again. Okay, take 3. 3, 2. Rain, snow, sleet, and hail, the 4 precipitation types we're used to here in Northeast Ohio. We're talking sleet today. So right now, in the middle of winter, a lot of the freezing layer is pretty much through the entire atmosphere, especially as we get into December, January, and February. But sometimes there's some warm air that kind of nudges its way in, and that does actually prevent a little bit of that, at least snow, from reaching the ground as it becomes a little bit more liquid, and as it does approach the surface once again, it kind of refreezes, and that becomes sleet. So we have a little bit more of a freezing layer to start off, melts, and then refreezes as some ice pellets as it does reach the ground. Okay, there's one. Okay. Freezing rain, take 1. 3, 2. Freezing rain can definitely cause a lot of problems, especially for travel here in Northeast Ohio during those winters, and a little bit more in the way of an explanation as to how some of that freezing rain forms. We do start off with the freezing layer well above the atmosphere, about cloud level, and then those at least changes in those temps as that warm air kind of nudges its way back in, a little bit more warmth compared to cold, and then very close to the surface, those temperatures get very, very cold very, very quickly. So we're looking at those at least raindrops slowly making their way through the atmosphere as mostly liquid, but once they do reach the surface, it becomes a very, very icy mess across the region. This is the second one, take 1. What I just finished was take 1 of freezing rain. I had done sleet earlier, so. It's all good. Trust me, my brain's not working either, so I want to get these done today because I'm off tomorrow and Friday, so. The last one, take 3 of the sleet. Yes. Okay, no worries. Okay. 3, 2. Freezing rain causing much havoc here in Northeast Ohio on occasion, and the process of that formation is kind of interesting. We'd start off with a little bit more in the way of colder air well above the surface, and that starts the precipitation off as snow, but warm air does nudge its way in sometimes, And the more warmth, meaning the more liquid actually does form with those snowflakes beginning to at least melt. And as we do get closer to the surface, if there's a lot of cold air, especially about 1,000 feet or below, that changeover from liquid to very frozen precipitation can happen very, very quickly, and that causes a lot of ice to form here at the surface, and we call that freezing rain. So starting off at least 32 or below, well above the surface, a little bit more of a above freezing layer between about 32 and 40 most of the time. And then once we get closer to the surface, temperatures below that freezing mark, causing some icy messes here in Northeast Ohio. Freezing rain, take 2, 3, 2. Freezing rain causes a lot of problems here in Northeast Ohio on occasion during the winter months, and at least the process is kind of interesting on how it forms. We are still looking at that freezing layer well above the atmosphere. Why do I keep saying that? All right, take 3. Freezing rain, 3, 2. Freezing rain can cause many, many problems here in Northeast Ohio, from tricky travel to power outages, and you name it, as a lot of folks can't get outside and do their usual business as we do get into the winter months. Good grief, brain's not working. Okay, take 4, 3, 2. Freezing rain can cause many, many problems here in Northeast Ohio during the winter months, and it can cause some power outages and very tricky travel. And as far as how it forms, we start off with a very, very cold atmosphere well above the surface, but there is some warm air that kind of nudges its way back in sometimes during the winter months, and those temps actually do melt a lot of that snow that is starting to fall. Mostly liquid continues to fall across parts of the atmosphere until it reaches the very lowest level, and once we get into the lower level, sometimes it's very, very cold, and that happens very, very quickly when the liquid rain continues to melt and continues to... Golly, my brain's not working right now. I think I'm on take 5. Hopefully this will be the one. Take 5, 3, 2. Freezing rain can cause many, many problems here in Northeast Ohio, from very tricky travel to power outages, and a lot of the region doesn't necessarily see it all the time, but when it does, it certainly causes a lot of havoc here in the area. As far as its process, we start off very, very cold, well above the atmosphere, above the surface, Phil. Come on. Take 6. Oh boy. 3, 2. Freezing rain can cause many, many problems here in Northeast Ohio, from very tricky travel to power outages. And as far as its formation, it actually does take a little bit of warm air to kind of get its way into the atmosphere well above the surface. Temperatures are well below freezing, but it does start to melt as some warmer air does make its way back in. A little bit less dense of that air starts to move in, and that allows for a lot more liquid to form. But at the surface, if it is very, very cold, that liquid does begin to freeze once again, causing some very icy messes here at the surface, and that can cause a lot of problems with trees, roadways, and certainly the power lines, as I mentioned. So we're looking at cold temps moving into warmer temps, and then very, very cold air at the surface, causing all of that liquid to freeze on contact. Okay, I think I'm done. I hope. So, yeah, 6 and 3. Boy, 6. Thank you.